Whoa, you're back. I'm back. Bandit's in between the duels, but he's back in the good old Southern IA. And in all honesty, it's gonna be a beautiful haying day. The sun is out, the breeze is up, and it's supposed to get to almost 90 degrees today. The hay is gonna dry fantastic. We also have just about every single part of the haying process that we're going to try and get done today. So there's a lot of things that are going to be moving. We're going to be mowing hay first thing this morning. The tedder is going to be running. After the tedder runs, we are going to be getting into the rake to rake. Jimmy, the baler man, is going to be coming to bale for us. Then we will be stacking, we will be moving, and there's even a chance that we'll be planting. But before we can get to work, I've actually got to start out this video with a little bit of an apology here. In the last video, I chose Tony Bassett as my person that had the comment, and his comment said, does the lunch lady get a radio? That's the most important question. I got distracted and I completely forgot to even actually read his comment, even though I did choose it in the last video. So Tony, sorry I forgot to read your comment, and send me an email and I'll send you a sticker. If you guys want to know how you can win a sticker, hit the subscribe button, ring the little bell right next to it. That'll let you know when I post a video, and then leave me a good comment within 24 hours and you could win a sticker to be sent to you. But to answer your question, the pretty lunch lady and also my editor-in-chief got called back to her higher paying job, so she won't be getting a walkie-talkie. So, game plan this morning. What are you doing in my hayfield? This morning, this tractor needs to get unhooked from this mower. I am done with mowing hay for a little bit, and then I can use this tractor to rake a little later today. My dually at some point will be getting put onto the Kenworth inline hay trailer. It's not a Kenworth, but it's now got a Kenworth mud flap on it. Hey, full of diesel. I get done toodle-doodling around here this morning, I am going to be hopping into the 4440 and taking off to what's actually the baler man's. It's an 80, but we're going to mow about 40 acres of hay for him so that he can focus on baling. We ought to see if these walkies have a charge on them, shouldn't we?
That's what I was thinking about last night.
Seen last time I used that knife.
Did you smell it?
Huh? It's got two little flathead parts on the end. Oh, it's like a charging port.
Farms video last night.
Yeah.
And he had pair of jeans on and had a bunch of
Speaker and there's a mic. I want to turn the channel on.
Roger that.
Pretend I'm like a mile away. Can you hear me?
Loud and clear, big buddy.
Angie, might as well tell them what they get if a video reaches 2,000 likes.
One of these fine Van Rokel family farms hats.
You got gloves in your pocket, so you get to do the PTO and the hydraulic. It's kind of hard to pull when there's a PTO there. I usually set that on the other side, but you can't really follow the ground if you set it there. Good deal. I think we need to have a little wager with our viewers. Because also, in terms of giving away a hat, once we reach 25,000 subscribers, I'm gonna be giving away another one of these hats, which I'd say we're probably 400-ish subscribers away or something like that. So a little wager with you guys. If this tractor starts and after its initial spool up, it lopes, you guys gotta hit the like and subscribe button. Giggity giggity, let's go mowing. You can see the two different types of hay in this field. So, and it looks like it's divided in half, so we're supposed to mow 40 acres. So I don't know where he's gonna have beans go in. I don't know that, but I know that we're gonna mow all this up until that clover. It looks like clover up there. Time to start going into circles, so put your mower on your right hand shoulder behind you to the right, and we'll start going in circles. Do it for hay mowing here today. Andrew will be able to get the rest of that sliver there. So that's good. We're done with that. I'll probably have Andrew take off with this thing, take it home. I'm going to take off with my dually and go get things ready to go for the next process, which will be raking, tedding, and baling and moving. Good deal. Okay, the tractor shuffles back on. The dually is now on the inline trailer. We put a set of bale spears for the Kubota tractor or the Kubota skid steer, whichever one makes its way over there, to move the bales around. That will be hauling bales back. My dad will be running that. I'm hopping into the John Deere 6430, which is already unhooked, to head on back over to the rake, hook onto the rake, so that when the baler man shows up, we're ready to bale some hay. So we just pulled back into the field that we were in yesterday. That's my truck and Andrew, you don't need a yard. And we're gonna try and roll the bale that we baled up yesterday that was too wet. Just gonna use the loader here to unroll it, and then Andrew will hit it with the tedder a little bit get it fluffed back out, and maybe we can get it baled and actually be in good shape. Huh? Everybody needs a blue heater. That didn't work. Did it mow it? What? No way! Well, that went brilliant. Tried to save that bale. Broke the glass on the front of the tractor. On the headlights. Gotta replace that now. So I'm raking away here. I've got a little bit done. I'm not really raking where I want to be raking. There's hay that's ready to bale, but the baler man just pulled in here behind me. But when I rough. Oh my gosh. Oh, that's bad. That needs to get fixed. But when I tried to go rake where the hay's ready to bale, it's really breezy outside and it's just blowing my windrows. Since it's been tedded, the windrow has no structure at all. When it's not been tedded and it's just mowed down and looks like this right there when I'm raking it, the windrow actually kind of braids itself together in a weird way and gives it some structure. But for the most part right now, it's like, I don't even know if this is ready to bale. Jimmy's gonna probably try and start rolling one up here in a second and he'll be able to tell me.
That over there is perfect because it's too wet.
I figured, but when I tried to rake that over there, it's a wind gust and it just took the windrow. That's why I tried to call you and say, so I was like, I can't rake this unless you're behind me. Otherwise, I'll just be raking it again. So I'll go out there. What's this at moisture?
Well, it varies, but right now it's wet.
Wet.
I got.
Yeah, that's what I figured.
So over there was about 15.
Yeah, let's go over there then. Okay. So he says still a little too green right here, which doesn't surprise me. But the stuff over there, he says, is perfect. So we'll go over there and go rake over there. They'll work good when he's behind me with this rake. It's like, that is the, I don't know if it makes it easier to bale or not, but it makes it so much easier to rake. You don't have to do like, it just makes it way easier to rake. We've got the full force going now. Jimmy's baling, Bandit's snoozing. I'm raking in this field in front of the baler. Andrew's over in this field up over here. And the neighbor that I've hayed with a little bit before, he knew we were baling and he showed up in his 856 and he's actually stacking them too. We got quite the production going on right now. Quite the production. Ooh, I'm sweating too. Definitely gonna have to call the beautiful lunch lady to see if she'll bring me some waters, because I'm a thirsty. just about done with this field right here. We've got these two knobs behind me done. This flat up here, it's still a little bit too wet. That's the stuff that had a lot of orchard grass, alfalfa in it, and Timothy. It's still wet, so it's not ready to bale. So we basically ended up abandoning this field right here, which there isn't that much left here. There's maybe 12 acres. We can knock this out pretty quick. There's a tractor still hooked up to a rake. So if Jimmy gets done baling across the road, which there's 30 acres over there, that's all raked, and he says the moisture was pretty much good to go at this point. So I went and got the dually and the inline hay trailer. Andrew's gonna load me up here, then he'll run back across to that field, continue to stack into rows of 8. That's the way we'll do this. That way I can pull the trailer up right next to the stack. He can load me up real quickly. I can take, it's probably a 16-mile round trip, probably pretty close to where I'm gonna unload these and get them prepped to be sold. While this is getting loaded up, I can tell you a little bit about this trailer. It's a Hay Boss trailer. It does have hydraulic tilt on it, so it's not like one of the swing bars. It's got a hydraulic tilt on it because it's got an electric over hydraulic motor on it. It does have a braking system that I can put on to the trailer, and the trailer itself also has brakes. But it's really probably the best thing to do is I just jackknife the truck. That way it's pushing against the edge of the truck. And then it also makes it really easy for Andrew to load because I've got the trailer going downhill, so these bales will just slide right downhill. It's the best thing that we have found to get the hay out of the field immediately. A, it looks good that way. You don't have stacks of bales all over the place. B, if you put them on the trailer, take them to wherever they're going, it's only got one bottom on it. The problem with these trailers is since they slide on there and then you tilt it off, you'll either have to roll every single one of the bales after it has a bottom on it, or you'll have two bottoms on the bales, and the bottom of the bales, for you that don't know, if it's not in a shed or it's in a wet condition where it can draw moisture from the bottom of the bale, it will ruin about that much on the bottom of the bale. Not a big deal, but it's just better to have one bottom and not two. First load's here, pretty simple to dump it. It's just rougher than all get out here now. Off. What do you guys say we do a little planter yoga? Jimmy's still over there baling. My dad and Andrew are getting some diesel out of my diesel barrel on the truck, lighting the load on that truck a little bit. She knew those bales were back there. These are some hefty bales. I'm gonna start planting the beans into it here. We have 3 partial boxes of beans. Instead of blending them all together, we're gonna fill up each single time. That'll kind of be able, so we can keep records, essentially. And what did I just put in here? Oh, these are the plot beans. These are my plot leftovers. It's going along pretty good. We're just, like I said, we're just no-tilling right into this sod. We'll let it start to regrow. And then we'll come in here with the sprayer kill it off, and the bean should be in good shape. Really helps to catch a rain though when you're doing this situation. But look at this guy right here. Look at him. He's sitting there in the tractor with his foot up in the air, on his phone. You best be watching that Iowan farmer on the YouTube. I said the Iowan farmer on not YouTube, not just on YouTube.
I'm waiting for the Iowan farmer to post in the video so I can watch it.
Yeah, I gotta have to talk to the editor-in-chief. Me and old Trusty here are gonna even out these bean boxes. I'm out of beans. I'm out of daylight. Andrew and Dad are locking up equipment. I'm gonna save this guidance pattern. I'm taking this tractor. I'm not too far away from home. I'm gonna drive this tractor home. We ended up planting 18.1 acres, so that's not too bad for what. So all in all today we mowed a 40, baled probably 40, and planted 18 and hauled back bales. That ain't bad. That ain't bad at all. Well guys, I hope you enjoyed that action-packed day. We got quite a bit done. We got to see a little bit of everything, and if you guys enjoyed that, might as well hit that subscribe button, because you can look for another one of these videos tomorrow, and we'll see you then. Bandit, mouse! Bandit! Bandit, come on. Right there, bud. Got it, right there. Hey, hey, right here. Got it? You gonna get it? Get it! Give it to me. Don't give it to me. Get it! Oh, don't go get stuck in between them duels.